Hi everyone, Rose Smith from AbsoluteSoulSecrets.com, and I'm here to do the horoscope for 2017 for gorgeous Geminis. Hello gorgeous Geminis. Wow, you're starting a really big cycle next year, 2017 Geminis. A lot of things could change in your world, and you know, some things are long overdue for change. That's what's all around you, is transformational change during 2017. Now in January, you may receive some surprising news that you didn't anticipate. Try to remain flexible, because if your mindset is really set on a course of action, you might find it's a little bit difficult. So try to be flexible, and you're actually opening up to the powers of the universe in doing that. It might well be advantageous for you, some of these new opportunities that you hadn't thought of. So just try to have a flexible mindset in January. Now March, the beginning of March particularly, your imagination and your inspiration are sky high. You'll find, you know, anything that you've been planning on and it's coming up within you from the whispers of your soul, it's likely to come into fruition. You're likely to be planning for it in March. You can let go of things that have been haunting you in the past, disappointments that you didn't realize at a subconscious level that you've perhaps been holding on to. And that's thanks to Jupiter, which is the planet of expansion. Everything about Jupiter is big. So opportunity will be smiling on you in March. There's also some good aspects relating to travel, holidays, good fortune and luck, okay? And that's Jupiter again. There's likely to be many social occasions, a lot of communication around you in 2017 as well. You might be inspired in March also to take a short break, okay? Go on a retreat where you can listen to, you know, the whispers of your soul in the middle of the night, and, you know, not have to worry about people telling you, no, that's not right, or whatever they say. You know, people always, some people, not all people, but some people always saying, no, don't do that, you need to do this. Well, you really need to do what's going on in your own heart, from your own soul, basically. Okay, so music, you'll find in March, you'll find music very, very inspiring, and you might have a few tears if you're driving in the car, particularly listening to love songs. So just wear waterproof mascara so that you don't end up looking like a panda bear or a raccoon on a bad day. Any changes you make early in the year, in January or February, are likely to get stronger as the year progresses. And because your ruling planet Mercury favours communication, you might find your mind as sharp as a needle, and it will help you to probe and find out the truth on some little points, some hidden matters, and that's especially in June. You are then filled with inspiration and insight, and you can communicate these beautifully to the outside world. It's also around that time, June, it's also a good time for looking at connections, social connections, and deciding who are the people you really want to deal with in your life. You know, it might be time that you let some people go if they're not if it's like a more one-way kind of relationship and you're doing all the giving and they're doing all the taking. You might want to let go of some of those people. So the truth will set you free. And it's always wise to be truthful to yourself. That's the most important thing. It's good to be truthful to other people, but it's better to be truthful to yourself. So, you know, really ask the hard questions and go within to find out who it is that should remain in your life. Okay, if you've made any kind of promise or agreement or commitment early in the year, you'll find by mid-year you'll have to fulfill that. Okay, you'll be looking at the big picture of your life and your general direction in life. Okay, we're not just talking about the little day-to-day daily matters, we're talking about the big directions. It's going to be a reassessment in 2017 as you start a new 12-year cycle, because Jupiter's there. Okay, now you can handle this. You're likely to get an increase in responsibilities. It's almost like you're stepping up to another level. Plan to plan in February, May, July and September, so you can fulfill these responsibilities and then act accordingly. You may also have a lot of contact with people that are some distance from you, and maybe even in overseas countries. Investments and projects are highly positively highlighted in July and August, and there's a lot of creativity and new changes, and you're likely to be feeling quite inspirational around that time. Now, just a little couple of points that I should mention. And as I started to say before, anyone who tries to drag you down, just ignore them, and, don't have a bar of it. Just avoid them if you can, Get those sort of people out of your life, because, you don't need that kind of thing. And you're going through such a big change in 2017 that there will definitely be some people around you that don't like the new changes, okay? They're going to try and hold on to the you that was, and not allow you to grow. Actually, while I say that, don't be surprised if you see snakes, or even pictures of snakes if you live in the city, because there's not too many snakes around. But snakes are a symbol of transformation, and quite often when you're going through these big changes, snakes will come across your path, but nothing to be afraid of. Just a little sign from upstairs that you're going through a big change, and that you're growing, and you're casting off your old skin, as snakes do, and you're growing a new skin, okay, because you're a much bigger person in spirit now. Okay, so now we're coming to the subject of love, which everybody wants to know about. That's like the main reason we're here, I guess. Okay, so we've got Saturn affecting your relationships, your love relationships in 2017. What this does is it gives you slow, steady growth, but you need to be patient with it. You can't rush things. There's often, if you stir the pot and get impatient and try and change things, you'll find delays and obstacles, So stubbornness is a word that also goes with Saturn. Okay, so I want you to be smart, because I know you can, because you've got a good brain. And I want you to try and cooperate with the energy. So any new or, potential partners coming in, just give it plenty of time. Don't rush, okay? If there's some kind of disagreements, don't create a big trauma and drama over nothing. Just be very clear about what you want, and express yourself clearly, but it doesn't have to be in a drama-filled or in an angry-filled way, okay? By October, the obstacles will be falling away, okay? So that gives you a whole lease, new lease on life, from October to the end of the year, when you'll be feeling much happier and relationships will be going much better, because, you would have done the hard yards by then, okay? So I've also got the note here, July brings Venus into your sign, which is very advantageous for you. At all times, think before you speak and plan before you act. Okay, so this strategy will bring you closer to your heart's desire. Don't be impulsive. Okay, just remember in 2017, you've got a lot of communication and a lot of socialization, socializing and getting out and groups. You're likely to meet new people and, potential partners. But what you need to do is, when you're kind of looking at these people, just try and work out what you've got in common. If you haven't got much in common, then they've probably been magnetized into your life to show you what you don't actually want. Okay, so sometimes Spirit teaches us by bringing people along, and then we think at first, they're nice or they're good or whatever. And then the more we get to know them, then we work out, I don't really like this, or I don't really like that, So give yourself plenty of time in romance. Don't rush these things, gorgeous Geminis. Okay, getting in touch with the depths of your soul is going to bring you rewards, okay? And if you're patient about it, those rewards will be in the last quarter of the year, okay? So in summary, you've got an optimistic year ahead on many fronts, especially to do with career or business, socializing and family and communications, okay? Real estate could also be very positively affected as well. Exercise due caution in romance, and by that I mean don't rush into things, you know. Just make sure you've got plenty in common with the person before you get involved with them, you know, any kind of commitment or anything like that. Visiting Saturn can also let you help you let go of some old patterns, you know, maybe things like overeating or any bad habits that you might have, that you know, smoking or whatever that you want to give up, okay? Saturn will help you with that. So you could gain very favourably in 2017. If at any point you're not sure what to do or you're feeling confused, please give us a call at absolutesoulsecrets.com. Go onto the website and all the phone numbers are there. And one of our psychics would love to do a reading for you. You can actually pick which psychic you want if you go on and have a look at their profiles. One of them, I'm sure one of them, I mean there's a lot there you can choose from, but one of them, you know, at least will jump out to you. And when you feel that vibe, when you feel that connection, when you're looking at their profile page and their picture, that's the one you should take, okay? So if you're not sure or you just find, you know, sometimes it all feels too hard, go onto the website and there's somebody there 24/7. So even today the psychics are all busy working on the phones today. Don't be concerned if you've never had a phone reading. A phone reading is actually, and I mean I've read on the phone and I've read in, you know, person, face to face. But the issue about reading in person is that you're looking, as a reader, you're looking at the person and you're looking at their appearance, or you're looking at their shoes, or think, I like that handbag, or all those sorts of things. Whereas on the phone, there's only the spirit coming through, channeling through, and the voice. So there's only two types of communication going on. When you see them face to face, you've got a whole other, you know, appearance thing happening and all of that. And it's just like extra information that when you read face to face, you've got to try and put it together and into a coherent type of pattern, into something that means something. Whereas on the phone, it's actually much easier to read. It's just like second nature, like breathing. So I actually prefer, when I was doing private readings, I actually prefer to do phone readings than face to face. Okay, well anyway, I look forward to seeing you sometime in 2017. Have a very wonderful year. Bye for now.